Hello, today we'll be doing today's Leetcode question, that is minimum domino rotations for equal row. And the question statement states that in a row of dominoes, tops of I and bottoms of I represent the top and bottom halves of the ith domino. We may rotate the ith domino so that the tops of I and bottoms of I swaps the values. We just need to return the minimum number of rotations so that all the values in tops are same or all the values in the bottoms are same. If it cannot be done, we just need to return -1. So let's understand this question more clearly. So what this says is, so we have been given some array values which has been given right here. Okay, so uh, viewing this diagram right here, we can see that all the values that are here and all the values that are here are not equal, obviously. So we just need to make sure that any one row is equal. So any one row is equal. Okay, that is what we need to do. And what I can do here is that we can take a value, that is this guy, okay, from the top, and one guy from the bottom, and swap these two. That means this 5 will come above and this 2 will come at the bottom. So this is what they have done right here in this two. Okay, they just have swapped it. So this is the only thing that you need to consider in this question. Whenever you get two dissimilar guys, you just have to swap and see if it can be made possible to actually change it. And let's get the intuition on how we are going to actually uh, come up with a solution for this. So let's see, the arrays given here is 2 1 2 4 2 2 and 5 2 6 2 3 2. So what do we know? First of all, we know that in a dice the values can range from 1 to 6 only, right? It cannot exceed nor can it decrease from this. So the values always range from 1 to 6. And what do we know else? So as we know from here, these two are the values that are given. So according to our greedy nature, what can we think? So we have been given how many places? Let me just see. There are 6 places. So I'll just draw 6 blanks right here. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. We have 6 blanks right here, and we have 6 blanks at the bottom as well. So what we need to do is we need to put some values in all these blanks and make sure these are equal, okay, in either the first row or in the second row. So what we are going to do is, first we are going to count the number of values which are present there. Okay, so what do I know? For 2, what is the frequency of 2 in the first array and the second array? So let's just count it. The frequency of 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So the frequency of 2 we can see right here is 7. Okay, what is the frequency of 1? That is just 1, which we will not be needing, but still I'm just writing it down. What is the frequency of 4? It is again 1, and 5 is again 1, I guess, and 3 is also 1 right here. Okay, so these values are pretty much useless to us. We can say that these are not useful. Why? I'll just get into that. So see, at max what can I have? I can have some value, okay, and I just need to fill everything. And how many places are there? There are only 6 places, as you can see. And do you see something here? You see that, okay, I have got 2 whose frequency is 7. That means I can do something and just fill everything with 2, right? We can obviously do this thing, but how can we do it? So let's just, I'll just draw this again. There are 6 values, and mind you, it doesn't necessarily mean that if I have a frequency greater than that, I will always be able to fill it. And what do I mean by that statement is, if you just go down in this statement, you will see that the frequency of 3 is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? The frequency of 3 here is 5. And what is the size of the array? If you just carefully observe, it is 5, right? So it is, the size is 5. So according to what I told previously, it should fill, right? But it cannot. Why? I'll just tell you. See, in the first guy we can write 3 for sure. Here also I can write 3. Here I can write 5, here I can write 6. Again we have 1 and 3. So I will say, okay, I have 1 and 3. I can just swap this and get 1, right? Fine by me, not a problem. Now I go to the next guy. Again this is 3, again this is 3. So for these guys I do not have any problem. I can make a swap, okay, and do it. But there is a problem, that is, if you just carefully see, here we do not have any 3, right? We cannot make any swaps. Even if we make a swap, we cannot have a 3 right here. So that is the problem in this case, and how we are going to deal with it, that is what I am going to tell you right now. So how to deal with this problem is, so for now we know that the frequency of the highest guy is 3, right? So 3 is having the highest frequency of 5. So what we can do is, we will just iterate here, iterate on the first guy, and see if the first element and the first element of top and bottom, both the array, are same. Is it same? So at the first instance I see, yes, it is same. So I do not need to do any swap, right? But if I find at any point that my first instance element, that is the tops element, that is 5, and the bottoms element of any index which is similar, is not matching with the frequency of the maximum guy, that means I need to fill every guy with only 3. Okay, but here in both the places we do not get any 3 here, so we'll just simply return -1 if we encounter this case. Otherwise we'll just simply increment our count variable which we will be taking, and which we will be returning, and that will be my answer only. So now let's understand the code part, then you will be getting the visualization, and the code will be much more clearer to you. Sorry. So here's the code right here. So what I have done here is, I've just counted the frequency, okay, of every element. This part is very simple. And what is this doing? This is just simply checking which guy is the uh, maximum guy in my array. Okay, so in this part, what am I doing? So I have how many elements? I will only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, right? I will only have these many elements only. Always the array size can be a lot, 10 to the power 4, fine, but the combinations of number can only range from 1 to 6 only. That is why I have taken a 7 size array only, which will give me the answer. After that I am finding which guy has the maximum occurrence. Okay, after that what am I doing? So I'm just taking the guy, whoever guy is the maximum frequency. That means, let's just take this example right here. So in this example, which element has the maximum frequency? So as you can see in this array, we have 2 whose frequency is what, 7, right? So this is what I'm doing in this step. Okay, I hope this is clear up till now. So now let's proceed to these part, which is the actual answer part, which will be returning. So what did I say? I will just compare both of those array, right? So let me just write this, that what this part of the code is doing. Okay, so I have my array something like 2 1 2 4 2 2, and the bottom array is something like 5 2 6 2 3 and 2. Let's just take this as 4. Okay, for now let's just take this as 4. So what do I say? I will go at my top element, and by the way, what did I say this part was doing? This part was just finding the maximum guy's frequency, and what is that? This is 2, right? So I will see if is 4 equals to 5. Obviously not. Both are not equal, and both are not equal, and also both are not equals to the maximum guy, which is 2. Is 4 equals to 2, or is 5 equals to 2? Both are not equals to 2. So what will I do? I'll just simply return a -1. That means it can never be formed. But there is also a clause that if both of them are equal, that means both of them are equals to the maximum guy. What will I do? I'll just simply continue, because I do not need any moves to make those elements equal, right? Because both of them are equal in both of the arrays. But let's say if I have an array something like 1 2 3, and this is something like 2 1 2. So I knew that I have to have 2, right? Okay, I need to make 2 equal. So I am not sure in which array do I need to make it equal. Okay, so what will I do? I'll just simply take two variables I've taken up and down as the variable names. What will I do? I'll check if my upper array has the value 2. I'll simply increment the value of up by 1. Or else if my lower value, that is this guy right here, if this value is not equals to my 2, so I'll just increment the down pointer by 1. Okay, so now I know how many places do I have to fill to make them equal. So as you can see here, only one value is different, right? Which is not equals to 2. And here how many values are not equals to 2? There are two values which are not equal to 2. So here there are two values which is not equals to 2, and there are only one value which is not equals to 2. So which one will I take? I'll take the bottom array, right? I'll take the bottom array, and I'll simply say okay, make this 1 to 2, and I'm done with only one move. Okay, so this is what we are returning right here, that is minimum of up and down. Sorry for that. So yeah, this is it for this code. I'll just run and submit this again, and I'll show it to you. This is a slightly different approach which you will not find, I guess, in the submission forum. There are easier solutions also. Okay, so you can also follow that, but this is what I had come up with at the first instance. So this is it for this code. I've already submitted this code. So yeah, thank you for watching, and if you did understand, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.